Welcome to County Report This Week. I'm Michael Bruin. Thank you for watching. Montgomery County Public Schools is in the first phase of its boundary analysis study. My MC Media's Deirdre Byrne has more.
More than 250 people attended MCPS's boundary analysis meeting at Northwest High School in Germantown. The project is currently in its initial phase.
Phase one has included data gathering, has included community meetings. Next, we'll be receiving an interim report in the next month or so from the consultants. They'll continue to refine their work, gather more data, and then we anticipate that we will receive a final report in June.
MCPS officials say the district-wide boundary analysis is intended to examine the school system's current boundaries and understand how the boundaries can be refined to prevent overcrowding and ensure that students are provided quality learning facilities. At times, things got heated. Many parents are skeptical of the data MCPS is collecting and fear the possibility of switching schools.
My question is, can we please hold this off until we get data from New York and other localities that show that this is a valid approach?
Where's your data to support your claim that diversity increases creativity and critical thinking?
The analysis breaks down school boundaries through three lenses: equity, capacity, and access.
This year alone, we added more than 2,600 students. Those students need seats, right? So many of our buildings are overutilized, and we have to do this hard work to take a look at our resources across the district.
Attendees were polled several times throughout the evening. More than half the people attending live in the southwest and northwest parts of Montgomery County, near Bethesda, Chevy Chase, Poolesville, and Germantown. 48% of people polled said it is never a good idea to occasionally review school boundaries.
I also saw that the majority of the people here tonight, unfortunately, were not from the Up County and seemed to be from the more wealthier parts of the county. So I think that's a trend that we see a lot of, that the people who tend to reside in the wealthier parts of the county are also the most reluctant to see a change in boundaries. The board has emphasized multiple times that they are not yet looking at redrawing any boundaries, but I do want to make sure that as we move forward with the boundary analysis and any future boundary studies that we do perform, that we are giving a focus on diversity.
At the end of the meeting, only 5% of people said that they learned a great deal about the current challenges MCPS faces. 58% of attendees said they were still skeptical about the boundary analysis.
It is my anticipation that the results of the study are going to result in significant student body shifts within the Montgomery County public school districts from one school to another.
The parameters that our WXY is going to be using are not very clear. They themselves don't seem to have a very clear understanding of what they're going to do.
If they're worried about schools that are underperforming, which is what they should be worried about, then they have to ask, how long have they been underperforming? For decades? Is it a money issue? Is it something else? Is it the way they're teaching? Those are the important questions. You never had any of that addressed.
Reporting in Germantown, I'm Deirdre Byrne for County Report This Week.
My MC Media's Cindy Pena met some hardcore whiskey fans in Clarksburg. Here's the story.
Imagine spending 24 hours, that's all day and all night in below freezing temperatures, just to buy a bottle of whiskey.
Kind of fun to do this and hang out and, camp out for what we like to do. So
you were here overnight?
Yes, kind of on and off. We had a dog we had to take care of, so we took turns. But yeah, it's been a long day.
You might call these people crazy. They would say they're crazy for the caramel-colored spirit. But this isn't just any bottle of booze.
I get the OFC 94 vintage.
So tell me about this bottle of bourbon.
It's a very rare bottle. They made about 1,000 for the year. So it's been that barrel for 25 years. So they got about that much left in there to give out to people. So I'm lucky enough to get one.
Whiskey Rocks is a day-long event at the Clarksburg Village Liquor and Wine Store, a celebration of rare finds, whiskey tastings, raffle drawings, and a professional engraver to take your extra special bottle to a whole new level.
In terms of it being a great blended Scotch whiskey, this is another limited edition on top of that. So my son's turning 3, so I got it. I'll give it to him when he turns 21.
It's my second time doing this event, and as you can see, it's super busy in here today, and I love doing this, engraving anything for the whole Beam Centauri line, Maker's Mark, Knob Creek, Jim Beam, so it'll be a fun day.
On a typical day, this store in Clarksburg makes about $20,000 in sales, but today, because of this event, they're looking to rake in over $100,000.
And so it as much becomes a community event And that's one of the things that we're proud of, that where we have our stores and what we try to do is get people involved in having a really exciting event as we're having today.
This is one of the 25 stores within the Montgomery County Alcohol Beverage Services, also known as ABS. Events like Whiskey Rocks aim to bring more attention to the stores, and that makes everyone a happy customer. In Clarksburg, this is Cindy Pena for County Report This Week.
This week, we had as guest Michael Baskin, Chief Innovation Officer. This new position was created by the Elrich administration to make government more efficient, effective, and equitable. County employees are participating in an Innovation Accelerator course to help them identify internal processes that have room for innovation and to help eliminate waste.
The people doing the work are the best ones often think that they're stuck in miserable processes and miserable systems. And the best people to fix those processes and to fix those systems is the people in those processes and in those systems themselves.
The idea behind the concept of innovation is to provide better and more efficient services to county residents with the input of county employees. You can watch the entire show on the county's YouTube channel. Coming up on this edition of County Report This Week, how small businesses and nonprofit organizations can thrive in Montgomery County. And it may be the middle of winter, but it's time to start thinking about registering for summer camps. We'll tell you more. Stay with us. County Report This Week. We'll be right back.
In Montgomery County, we have a goal to reduce waste and recycle 70% of all waste by 2020. By recycling and reducing waste, we save natural resources and make our community even better. So recycle at home, work, school, everywhere, and keep recycling going. For more information, call the Montgomery County, Maryland Division of Solid Waste Services at 311 or visit montgomerycountymd.gov/recycling.
Keep it going. Recycle more now.
Introducing Ride on Flex, Montgomery County Department of Transportation's new on-demand transit service to help you get around in defined Rockville and Glenmont Wheaton zones. Riding the Flex is easy. Download the Ride on Flex app. Select your pickup and drop-off locations within the zone. And go to your pickup location, a corner near you. And you ride for $2 or less. Visit rideonflex.com for service areas and hours of operation.
Welcome back to County Report This Week. I'm Michael Bruin. There are plans in place to help small businesses and nonprofit organizations thrive in Montgomery County. MyMC Media's Jordan Lindsay has more details on the new legislation that is aimed to make it happen.
This bill does not prevent any using the agency from spending.
95% of businesses in Montgomery County have 50 or less employees, according to officials.
That literally, and I talk about this a lot, makes small businesses the backbone of our local economy.
County Council member Will Jawando recently introduced the Local Small Business Reserve Program and Direct Purchase Enhancement Act. The goal is to open more opportunities for local small businesses, including nonprofits.
This bill will also, for the first time, open this up to nonprofits, which really are businesses. I call them nonprofit businesses. They represent over 13% of our workforce. They're helping solve everything from hunger to homelessness to financial literacy, all things that are going to, again, help our economy and our quality of life.
Montgomery County is a major buyer of goods and services. However, up until now, officials say many of those goods and services have been purchased by out-of-county providers.
This bill will let them access the over $1 billion in procurement that we do, and it'll open up for the first time these direct purchases. These are purchases that the county does of less than $10,000, which account for $75 million of the money we spend.
If we can move the needle on those contracts that are under $10,000, like I mentioned, then these folks can now say, yes, I have done business with the county, and now I'm ready for bigger opportunities with you. So this is going to affect pretty much everybody, my team, my using departments, as well as my supplier base.
So we need to make sure that our businesses have the ability to do work with our government.
Founder of the Montgomery County Small Business Association, Kenneth O'Connell, weighs in on the significant impact this legislation will have on small businesses here.
This is very important to them, particularly on the direct purchases, the smaller contracts. The direct purchases would not affect my company directly, but many of the members in the Montgomery County Small Business Association will be directly impacted by that in a positive way.
If we're going to maintain our quality of life here in the county, grow our economy, we're going to need to do it with what is the backbone of our economy, our small businesses.
Reporting in Rockville, Jordan Lindsay for County Report This Week.
The Montgomery County Summer Camps Guide is now available at community recreation centers, aquatic centers, and online. Joining us to tell us more about Montgomery County's summer camp program is Carmen Berrios from Montgomery County Recreation. Thanks for being here, Carmen. Tell us more.
So it is time to start planning for summer, and Montgomery County Recreation has hundreds of summer camps for kids ages 3 to 12 to keep them active and engaged all summer long. In addition to our favorites, we have new camps including adventure and survival skills, gaming, science, magic, digital art and graphic design, cheerleading, rugby, and so much more. For our tweens and teens, we have leadership camps and also opportunities to earn your SSL hours. For more information about Montgomery County summer camps, visit our website at www.mocorec.com.
Rockville continues to invest in clean water. Rockville 11's Craig Buchanan tells you what's being done to build an even better water treatment plant.
Rockville delivers some of the cleanest water in the area, but quality products do come with a price tag. To ensure that Rockville's water treatment system can meet demand, the city is investing over $9 million towards construction projects in 2020. Over $7 million of that funding will upgrade the water treatment plant's electrical system, which has been operating since 1958.
We have vintage 1958 transformers and switchgear. Spare parts are not available, so occasionally we have breakdowns. We have to have parts fabricated, and we're really looking forward to having a reliable electrical system.
Replacing the electrical system now should mean big savings down the road.
Currently, when our system does go down, we have emergency water connections with Washington Suburban Sanitary Commission, and that equates to $20,000 to $22,000 a day. So that can really add up quickly.
It costs almost $12 million each year to deliver safe and reliable water to Rockville customers. When Rockville residents pay their water bill, that money goes to the city's water fund to finance water treatment, water system operations and maintenance, and administrative services. Though no one enjoys seeing a higher monthly bill, water rate increases from 2019 aren't going to waste.
The water rate increases are helping to fund maintenance work and capital improvement projects in our water system.
These funds allow for the repair and replacement of aging water pipes.
The inside of the water main pipes are experiencing corrosion, so it's very important that we replace those water main pipes so that we can have high pressure, so we can have enough water to put out fires.
Rockville has invested more than $26 million since 2008 in such improvements, and will continue to invest $3 to $4 million each year. The city's water treatment staff are active 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, to treat and deliver the highest quality water possible.
It takes a very special person to be an operator. You have to be extremely responsible, because you are here by yourself sometimes, and the entire city is depending on your expertise and your due diligence.
2 significant rainstorms in 2019 polluted the water of the Potomac River, but the skills of Rockville's water treatment operators allowed them to quickly combat the contaminated water.
When we turn on a faucet, we get water to drink. And behind the scenes, there's a lot of work and a lot of effort that goes on to making sure that our water is clean and safe to drink.
To learn more about Rockville's water treatment program, head to rockvillemd.gov and search for drinking water. For County Report This Week, I'm Craig Buchanan.
With that, we close this edition of County Report This Week. Remember, you can find more information about Montgomery County at montgomerycountymd.gov or follow us on Twitter and Facebook. Join us again at this time every week for a look at what's going on inside Montgomery County. I'm Michael Bruin. Thank you for watching.
Hey, mister, down here. You illegally passed the stop school bus. I'm placing you in timeout, and this timeout means big fines, plus you really could have hurt somebody. That's why school buses are being equipped with video cameras to help kids like me stay safe, so respect the bus.